Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. We are building on with our campaign. It's getting near the end and it's getting seriously exciting. No one really knows which way this is going to go at the moment. So, Coffee Campaign Day 47, the Alamo. Okay, so first things first, let's go to Overview. It is the 25th of October 1994, Day 47. It's, oh, hello, 8:30. This is going to sting. 8:30 local time, and geez, they've really pushed up. We can see the Reds have fallen all the way back as per mine and Shifty's commands into the protective SAM ring of this SA-10 we've got here. The Blues have pushed all the way forward, which I see have been a bit of a problem, but we'll do the best we can. Anything you want to mention at this point, Obi?
No, you've pretty much summed it up there. We're all pushed as far east as we can go, really, now for the end game.
Roger. So moving to Nav next. Just check the recorder's going. It is.
I do hope that Patriot's not covering the base.
Oh, I tell you what, we're going to have a look in a minute.
I have checked it. You were absolutely fine over your base.
Roger, we'll go and have a look in a bit. Direction is westbound at 12 knots. So we've got a fairer world wind today with a base of 8k, a thickness of 2,000, but a density of 6, range 20 plus miles, and it's dusk, which is going to be a bitch. Airfields, Blues have got Kutaisi Sinaki, active runways 8 and 9 left-hand circuits with each other as diversions with a frequency of ATC 134, 132. Blues have Dublin FARP for the choppers, which is Kutaisi area catchment with 261 Alpha Mike, and the Red FARP is Commie in the Tbilisi catchment, ATC 260. Supportive aircraft, we've got for the Blues, we've got Overlord and Magic up, and you can see their respective freaks there, and I've got a tanker Texaco with their TACAN and freak there. Any questions about this, guys? Intel, please. Okay, we're getting near the end now. Obi, you can take over now. Put anything relatively new in, please, that you think needs speaking about.
Right, okay, sorry. So stop press number 1 is 2 out of the 3 remaining Red Air bases were completely destroyed last time. So Red forces are now back at Vaziani, I think. So for their heroic last stand, hopefully.
Oh, we need to stop it there. We need to stop it there, boys. So the agreement was we make lots of deals behind the scenes, me being leader of the Red now, Obi being a leader of the Blue. So the deal was because things would get really confusing if our bases could start coming back alive at this point, I figured we'd sacrifice the 2 bases we've lost, Vaz and the other one. And we'll only have 1 base. The other 2 can't come alive, but we require more hits on it than 3. Did anyone agree, if you guys agreed with how many hits it needs to kill it in a game?
I thought we said the deal was 3, but I'm happy to change it to 4 if you want, or whatever.
We'll go and check that syntax, Obi. Go check that syntax. Yeah, 4 is good with me, boys. I'm happy with 4. Is rest of Red happy with that?
Can't complain.
4 separate craters along the runway.
To be honest, I'm not too bothered about craters. It's missiles that hit the runway is what I'm interested in.
Okay, 4 missiles. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Just so you don't have to. It's just a pain in the arse separating them. Okay, excuse me. Sorry, carry on, Obi.
Okay, so and then. So both sides are now fully committed to this. Red forces are running out of ground units, offensive and defensive ground units. Unfortunately, they're not running out of SAMs just yet, but that's pretty much all you've got left. And Blue Forces airframe count can be summed up in one very rude word, because we haven't got many that are any good left. So it's finely balanced. That's probably the only new stuff in the stop press. So we can jump down to NOTAMs. The new ones in here, just a slight change to the hard deck of Angels 25 that we've had in force over enemy territory. Obviously, people have to be cautious now. Angels 25 over the Red front lines, you are very, very close to an active SA-10, so that's not going to work either. So there needs to be some caution exercised for the CAS guys. And the only other new thing here, I think, is that the Blue helicopters are now based at the FARP in Gori, which they set up a few weeks ago. So that's where they will be starting from this time. And there is a JTAC that the helis placed a couple of missions ago that is active at the front and will pass any details if it finds any targets during the mission. So on to targets. Alpha is all red ground vehicles all around the Tbilisi area now. That's been doing medium priority. And the same goes for all red short-range air defense units. They are now medium priority. Charlie is the SAM in the Tbilisi area. Position is unknown. Priority is high, and it is the SA-10 system, which is covering the red area. So that is a high priority one for tonight. Delta, Vaziani itself, the runway, that needs updating. The position's not in there, but that's obviously a known position. That just needs updating on the description. It's 4 craters now to be put on 4 hits on the main runway. Echo, south of Tbilisi, is a medium priority. That's the SA-11. Not an immediate threat again tonight, unless we go poking around down there, in which case it will need dealing with. Foxtrot, and now we're onto the helicopter ones. Medium priority. One of the Helo's missions tonight is to insert anti-tank teams into the field, and then they have to use combined arms to do any damage they can with those. We want to just try that out and see how that works. Golf is the Helo one again, and that's high priority. This goes for both sides. Helos is patrol the front lines, protect your own ground forces from other Helos, and also, if you get the opportunity, then to attack the enemy ground forces, which is probably one of the best uses for the Helos tonight, because they're all quite squashed in, and they're both going to be dealing with quite active SAM coverage, so they're going to find it quite difficult tonight, I would say. And that is it, other than Hotel, which is the standard CSAR one now, which everyone knows about.
Roger, thank you very much. Do we need to look at target images?
There's only one. There's not really much to say about targets. That is Vaziani, target A. It was just to VID the base, because there are 3, obviously, 2 of which are already dead. The dead ones will have craters in them this time. They're for visual identification, but that is the goal, really, is Vaziani. So just a slight thing about the Patriot. I flew as a red aircraft and tested it. It doesn't. You've got up to about 5,000 or 6,000 feet over your base before it even starts. You can even see it. It's in the radar's a position, so it's not engaging you at your base.
Roger. Red. This is same for the whole campaign. If they take our runway out, obviously it's end of campaign, but we are allowed to still use the base until the end of the mission, so we can just land on taxiways and stuff, but then obviously we're out afterwards. Fine, so I'm just looking at the SA-10 here. We've got red SA-10 here, we've got red SA-11 here, we've got a whole kind of, is that your Patriot, all those scattered circles?
Yes,
Obi?
that is the DCS engagement rings for the Patriot, but it's not working to those. I'm not going to tell you what it's working to, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not, they have not been spiteful with it.
All right, I'll just, that's fine. Is that roughly where it's centered, just so we know roughly where it is in the world?
Yeah, the rings are in the right place for the units. It's just, so it is roughly centered. It's probably to the right of actually looking at it, where I've put that line somewhere.
Roger, okay, that's all we need to know, really. Just want to make sure it's not back at your ships or something. Right.
No, it's all up front.
Beautiful work. Expected threats, same as ever. Blue ground forces, pretty much same as ever, a bit weakened, but same as ever. Inventory for the blues, completely out of Eagles now, which is really nice for us. For the reds, Hornets are down to 5 Hornets. Tomcats is down to 1. Mirage is down to 8. F5 is down to 11. 25, so still got a few, 6. Vigans down to 13, so that's an untapped resource. Aviators, they've got it back because there was a problem with the FARP last time, something along those lines. They've got 1 back, got 1. A10C's 10, and Choppers 15. And the red, sorry, I'm just going to write this down. So it's day 47.
I didn't update.
What?
I didn't update the deficit for the Harrier. I left that for you.
Copy. Well, we'll sort that out afterwards. Okay, we've got 13 plus 13 airframes basically. Okay, loads of red planes, so that's good news. Right, let's do the teams, guys. So sign up. Check we're recording. And we are. Right, in the reds, in Get Some, we've got Cap, Kingston, Signore, Seahorse. Can I confirm all those 4 people are here? People tend to put the names down and just don't bother turning up. We back?
Signori's not here yet.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Kingston's late. He's coming.
Anyone know about Signore? Well, I mean, we'll have to kick him out. Anyone know if Signore is coming or here?
He did say yesterday he wanted to go. I don't think his name was on the sheet earlier, so he might have just put it on.
Roger.
Yeah, I think that popped in today.
Let's see what happens. We've got Ramjet, Soames, and Ruby. Okay, guys, that works. Blues. First of all, can someone record the blue briefing? We've got Grump here. Yes.
Got it. Grump can do it.
Thank you. So you record that. Any questions you've got for us or vice versa before we head off for our own separate briefings?
No, and just to tell you, you have obviously definitely got your flankers. That's wasn't a question. I know there was a question about it, but you have got them all as usual at that base.
Lovely. All right, boys. I'll give you a shout in a bit then. Come on, Reds. Right, this is going to be a tough one, boys. A tough old one. Okay, we'll just have to rebrief Shifty when he turns up. So, we've got
Shift.
we haven't got we've only got 2 actual pilots here. We've not got
Shifty isn't on our side tonight.
What's the 2050?
Shifty is.
You taking over Signori or what's?
I'll just drive tanks if they turn up.
Roger. Well, can you, if he doesn't turn up, fly a flanker, and then if he does turn up, then you can swap seas and share the life without losing a plane. Because we don't know if he's going to turn up. Okay. So only half of us are here really, but obviously they're going to try and win the day. They're going to win the day by chucking JSOWs at us from long range with their Hornets, probably with a time on target type attack. So we've got to stop them doing that. Now the good thing is, Reds have built up a lovely big supply of flankers. We've got more flankers than we could ever want, so we can use our lives now and do anything we can to stop those Hornets. So today is all about stopping the Hornets. It's not about getting in engagements with Mirages or F5s or even a Tomcat. Which
Problem is, Cap, they can launch their JSOWs from under their Patriot umbrella at 40,000 feet. We can't touch them.
No, you're probably right. The best I think we can do then is hide in the hills like we did last time. And we are pretty much invincible in those hills. And wait until data link. We do have data link, at least we've got that. Wait until we think, like old World War II, you know, when we see the bombers forming up on radar. Wait until we think they've got the Hornets forming up from an attack. Even though it's inside the Patriot area, we accept we're going to die when we go in for the attack. When we've got the Hornets in the middle there of that valley, then we charge out a full burn. We send ERs at them, mainly to scare them. We probably won't kill them, and at least we can put them off doing the mission, try and run the clock down. That's the best I think we could do, really. Try not to get distracted by too many superfluous F5s and stuff, which they'll be throwing those F5s into the mountains to distract us, obviously. Unless anyone's got a better idea, I can't see any better way of doing this.
Well, the good news is they've got no cap.
They've not. They've got one Tommy, and the Mirages aren't going to do much for cap. Without what's it called? Not Tacview. Without data link nowadays, you're pretty much useless.
Their tactic last week, I think someone said this in a briefing. If they got spiked, they just drop the JSOWs, like just jettison them and go get some more. Whether they still do that is obviously situational, but if we just try and scare them off, like you said,
that
then
works. I mean, if we get them to drop the JSOWs, they're only dangerous when they drop their JSOWs all together, all 32, because it overwhelms the SA-15s. If one guy just drops 4 JSOWs, they'll be wasted because, or 8, however many it is, they won't get through. So the key is disrupt their mission with ERs, I think. But the thing is, we've got to, before we do that, we need to remain hidden. The key is going to be stealth, because if we are going to fly where their data link can see us, they're just going to pummel us with infinite F5s and C-101s and things. So we've got to remain hidden in those mountains again until we see what we think is our correct target. And we'll see it. It'll be a bunch of arrows all in line, like a bunch of Hornets getting in line. And then we just kamikaze it, basically. All the ERs in the world at them. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do.
So 3 people are still missing. Some's coming late.
I don't know how dark they're going to make it, but hopefully it's not too dark. Obviously dark doesn't suit us very well. So we'll just have to see how it goes. If it's too dark,
Is
we're
it
just
too
going to crash into the mountains.
Is it modelled that EO doesn't work at night? Is that a thing?
No, EO does work.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
fine.
It's just not as good.
Cool. That's pretty good. I'm going to operate in the north because the cover's better. The cover to the south is just dubious. You need to be a really good pilot. Where are you going to operate, Shifty, if you're going to have to fly a plane?
Centre.
Okay, I'm going to leave you to that. You're going to realise those Patriot missiles, he will put them right at the front. So you've got like a 5-mile Patriot lead that you're going to be fighting.
Well, this is the small issue I have, you see, because the campaign was built so that Blues have an overwhelming air force, which we've whittled down, and now they've replaced that with a Patriot system right at the front. I mean, it's just...
Roger. I mean, we need rules.
We've got nothing that can deal with a Patriot.
Roger. We need rules set in place for this kind of thing, don't we? Well, anyway, it's done now. We're here now. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I mean, I could try an SU-25 it.
Interesting. They haven't got any backup, but I just don't know where anything is.
I don't need to know where it is. It tells me where it is.
It's up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you. Really, whatever you think is best. I mean, on the plus side, that's their only radar, isn't it? They have.
That's our biggest threat is the Patriot because I've got a funny feeling we can't even get to our front line.
How about coming through the hills with a 25 and then just popping up 10 miles from it?
Yeah, I was saying I should be able to shoot it. I don't know whether I can kill it. I've never engaged a Patriot.
Roger. That leaves us with only 2 flankers. We need Signal Rail Kingston to turn up.
Like I say, it'll only be 10 minutes because it's so close to the base. It'll be a 10-minute flight back into a flank.
Roger. Are you coming north of Measy Horse, or are you going south?
Roger, I'll come north. South is just too flat with that Patriot.
Okay, we same situation as last time, but ferrying there. It's going to be on the deck. Obviously, we're just going to get shot by Patriots. Otherwise, we're used to that.
The Sam
on your taxi lights.
the Sam that was bothering us last week by that dip in the borders moved, but I see another one on overview that's scary.
Let me go and have a look. Yeah, just use this overview. So, okay, yeah, that's a problem. So how do we mark that? That is, well, you can see R1 there. I mean, the plus side, we can avoid that fairly easy. We can operate left of that.
Yeah.
We want to operate left of that, don't we? So the first thing I do when we get in there is I'll make a marker where that is. So we just avoid that like the plague. And the rest of it, apart from the Patriots, should be okay. And we can just pummel them from the north there. Hopefully they won't go south, completely south, and just avoid us. That would be the worst thing, because we just couldn't stop them in that case. We need
But the thing is, from the south, it opens up an angle to the base, so they don't have to fly anywhere near the red front line. So I don't know why they haven't been using the south so much. I know the terrain's flat.
I don't know, but I just hope they don't realise it's going to be open. We've got no one left to defend it. We need to squiddle down there, really. Don't know where he's been lately. Interesting, guys.
It'll be interesting.
Right, I just need to plot where that is in my mind. So it's that little valley there. So I've got to be careful not to use that little valley when we're cruising over. Okay, fine. Right, I'm going to go and get the server, start getting the server up then, guys.
Does anybody know what the launch range was the last time they fired on us?
It was real small. It was like 15 to 20 miles, which for Patriots obviously tiny.
No, their JSOW launch range, so we know roughly where they're going to be.
I mean, well, it can fire 70 miles, but they won't be doing that because they'll be weighed down. So I reckon about 40 to 50 miles.
So we just need to plot a ring at 40 miles and then sort of see if we can get anywhere near.
Okay, that's what we'll do. So we're going to operate then. I can't see any grid coordinates here. So between the sticking out bit and the north wall, between that and their SAM there, is pretty much where we're going to be operating. I'm heading south there for the attacks. Okay.
You know what we could do? We could immediately scramble, go north, loiter in these hills, because they don't have much cap, so I reckon if we can sneak through and cause some damage to those 18s as they're just taking up.
They'll take off last. They always take off late.
Yeah.
Biggest risk is that if we get up, forced to dogfight with F5s, then we're going to run out of fuel, and then we RTB as the F18s take off. Especially with 2 flankers. We can't do shit with 2 flankers.
A mad dash south along, hit them as they're taking, like I say, transiting between their base and the Patriot ring.
Exactly.
I just don't know enough about that south area. I'm not going to risk it myself. It's just...
Yeah, I don't know what they've got at the base. They seem to have another large system covering the base.
Hmm.
Well, it used to be the Hawk, but they moved that forward and then it died, so...
Oh, you mean attack the base? How interesting.
Yeah, as they're transiting between the base and where the Patriot
Well-
sort of centre is, we could probably jump them there if we were quick enough.
To be fair, they have done a mission before. I was in it when they had no defence at the base, apart from short range stuff. We're talking 4 miles. It's
Yeah.
possible that they have no defences there. I do see a SAM there, but we've got no idea of what that is, obviously. What I don't want it to be is a Patriot launcher. It could be a Patriot launcher there.
Yeah, it looks like it by the ring.
That's... But I don't... I just don't know. It's tempting, isn't it, guys? That is tempting.
It is, and it's also, if it works, it'll be fantastic, but if it doesn't work, then, the inevitable is going to happen eventually.
We could
So,
actually
at least-
operate. We could actually operate behind their base. Oh no, we could actually operate behind their base out of Patriot cover. Would be nice. But one thing that worries me is they have a bunch of tankers and AWACSs flying around here and surrounded by, and they have escort F-16s and F-15s. So they're not just going to come down and blast us.
Depends how they're set up. If they're set up like you've got them, they won't touch us.
Well, I don't know, so I can't really rely on it.
What about
Their
the
AWACS
fleet?
strike- Their AWACS strike for the past few weeks has just been south of Kutaisi in a nice circle there, so that's where those F-16s are.
If it's only 3 of us, we could always have 3 lives. That is an option.
Yeah, so for the first live, just speed it over there, see if we can...
I think they'll know we're coming because they've got AWACS and the F-14. We won't get in there. It's too far. It's 120 miles, 130 miles.
Yeah, to be honest, we're going to be out of gas by the time we get there if we go fast anyway.
2030 is pretty dark.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, that one. Because there'll be no data link. Once you get past the first few hills, data link doesn't work.
Good point. We need data link here. That's a good point. Without data link, there's nothing you can do anyway.
Our EW won't see all the way out to their base.
Do we know? Do we have an EW range? I mean, it should be effective to what we're looking at today. Halfway.
Yeah, it's fine for us, but it's the hills that get in the way.
Roger. No, they scratched the idea then. It was a nice thought, but let's go old traditional. Right. Night mission. Oh, God. My kingdom for night vision goggles.
Oh, you get to see it at night. Trust me. When it hits 21:30, it's pitch black. The flanker is blind.
Sweet. I keep bloody doing this to us, don't they? I keep saying, make it fair, make it
You
fair.
can choose between getting shot down or crashing into the ground.
Does it even have a radio altimeter warning?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, at least we got that.
Oh, Shifty went red. Okay.
Doesn't he usually?
Yeah, he was set as a vegan earlier, but he had some own plans. Okay.
Has he gone red?
Yeah, I hope I can
Oh,
send him
goodness.
the plan. What did I send him earlier? Okay. So Shifty might know of the idea I had earlier today.
That's bad.
It's
So
compromised.
change it.
Well, he doesn't know the details. It's just which plane it involved. And it's a one-way trip.
So we've been kind of trying to brainstorm because obviously there's we're struggling for cap. So the initial idea is for the Hornets to swing and do cap because we're going to struggle otherwise. I personally think we could just go straight up with 8 J cells each and just go for the runway. But is that really what we're going to do? Because it's not much fun, and we could probably think of a more entertaining way of doing it.
Also, probably be safer to just take 4 JSOUs each because 8 will make you slow as fuck. Means you have to get a lot closer.
Yeah, so I mean, my initial thoughts, and this isn't a plan by any means, was to start off with the Hornets going full cap. Hopefully, we have a good time with the rest of the cap, and then on our second run out, then take JSOs or JDAMs, depending if the SA-10's still there.
And
What's
I
the plan
have
with the SA?
Sorry?
Do we have a plan to get rid of the SA-10, or are we just going to
The plan for the SA-10 was going to be to try and get the Hornets to escort some Su-25s in to take it out with that, because it will be possible now, due to changes that have been made to it, not by me, I might add, but it will be possible to use conventional seed on it.
I see. We don't have any 25s
No,
online.
exactly.
I can switch from the Mirage if need be.
But again, like I say, I'm not really got a plan as such. So if anyone's got any great ideas how we can sneak in.
I have one, and don't update the sheet because the Reds really don't need to know about this. So my plan is for me and Stahl to take Viggens, go around the south and bomb them.
Stahl's my real.
Vibes, just get a Vigan in there, RB5 on the runway, something like that. Come in low, come in fast.
Yeah, we're doing high drags.
4 of them.
Those SA-15s,
Snake
there's a lot
Eyes.
of them.
Yeah, I've done this. It wasn't as many SAMs. I did some testing earlier, and by flying between the trees, you can dodge them. But it's still at big risk, and it's basically
You've tried with Viggens to take out runways and seed like that before. It's not. I mean, they'll find you running through those hills. So your best bet is just they will, because they've done it. People have tried it before.
But they had AWACS.
They don't have AVACs.
They've still got an ER.
Exactly. But as long as it doesn't see you, it can't see you.
Sorry. Of course, it can see you if you.
As long as it can't see you, i.e., you're not picking up on your RWR, it can't see you.
It's a long shot. You know, they're going to be going through the valleys to evade the. They're going to be going through the valleys to evade the cap anyway. You're not going to distract them that much. They're going to be in those valleys.
So one thing to note as well about the. I noticed, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but I saw that Cap had some very accurate map markers on his map on the last mission for where our SAMs were in the valleys. I don't know if anyone else spotted that. So they've moved very slightly, but they were hidden on that overview as well. So he can't be poking his beak into where they were. So there's still a couple of SAMs out there to keep them busy in the valleys. But if the Viggens were going in, I was going to suggest that the Hornets fly the same course at Angels 35, but in full cap loadout. So that it appears like they're doing a JSO strike, but then we can try and fend off with AMRAMs anyone that comes in after the Viggens.
Maybe if we send the Mirage through with the Viggens as well.
My suggestion would be to take 4 JSOs and 2 AMRAMs on the outer pylons, and then drop some JSOs off. You still got heaps of load.
Yeah.
I would just try and overwhelm it, hit that runway with a JSOs. It's best bet, land, get some cap weapons, and then come back up on cap.
Yeah, we could try that. I'm just trying to avoid, because obviously that's, if you look at it from a sensible point of view, the sensible plan is to do it with JSOs because they're the least dangerous for anyone to go and do. But I was just trying to think of something that's not just JSOing stuff.
I think we should give the Viggens a chance, and if they don't do the job, the JSOs will do the job. At least it gives it the appearance that the JSOs could be the fallback. But if we give the Viggens a chance, it gives them some, it just spices things up a little bit.
Yeah, and maybe they're taking four JSOs each on that first run has got a bit of merit, because the worst case, you know, they're going to keep the SA. We can time them more or less to be there when the Viggens are arriving. We could at least they'll distract the SA-15s because they seem to like them.
And if we're going that far in, we're going to lose Hornets, so we may as well get some JSOs off.
If the Viggen is going ahead, T-Bro, does that mean there's a Hornet slot free?
Yes, don't change my name. Just you can take it.
Fine.
Another thing to note, the Patriot has had its like muzzle taken off, so it was restricted to engage in like a 20-mile circle. It's not anymore. What stands for what I said for engaging them over the base does stand. It's positioned in a way that they can take off and start, but if they go above like Angel 6, it will start to engage them overhead Vaziani, but they've got plenty of wiggle room. But it's also in that central valley, we've got quite a little safe haven with the Patriot because it covers that really well. So just behind the blue lines is quite safe, relatively speaking, for A10s and Frogfoots to, if you like down at Angels 1, you can probably get quite close with the terrain to the SA-10 and Tbilisi, because there's a big hill that goes across the end of that valley. So you can sneak up slightly on it.
Is there, how close can Minstrel get to the Annie to the envelope. Is that NDB marker at 520 there by Macrani off the end of, is that the edge of that envelope?
Where are we looking? Sorry.
MM64, I guess, would be about the box.
Oh, I'll have to fire DCS up because I can't see it on that map.
Got a question.
Go on.
So a Mirage can go over the top of the SA-10, right?
Not really.
Cap did it the other day.
I don't think it can with bombs.
Space Shuttle can go over the top of the SA-10 and Mirage can't.
I think 90,000 feet for the SA-10.
It's like 140,000 feet or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's even more than that, maybe.
Yeah. Ballistic missile.
I think the missile can go up to something like 350,000 feet or something.
It's a space shuttle.
Yeah, I think you just have to be very fast, and I don't think the Mirage will get to the speeds it needs to going at the SA-10 with bombs on.
I mean, as bait.
Well, I wasn't saying that the SA-10, it could vertically dive onto the airfield and drop it.
I don't think it. I'm not an expert in the Mirage, but I don't think it'll get anywhere.
Mirage can come in with Mark 82s, designate the airfield from low, lob them, and drop them, and then fuck off out. Mirage is perfectly capable of doing that.
The thing with these low-level things that I'm concerned about is the sheer number of SA-15s that ring that base.
Yeah. Well, that's why, I mean, the Viggen's going to get through with the same thing.
Possibly not, no, but I think it's worth a try, but I don't know.
It'll be a good distraction for us, if anything. I mean, I'm not really sure we should take the same route like you suggested earlier, because that might attract the flankers in the valleys towards us, and they might just run into the Viggen.
Yeah, I'm not giving you my route.
Ideally, I'd like to be somewhere in the middle and perform doing cap, if we're doing cap, from that middle area, because you're safe. You know that below us is safe, more or less, then. And if anyone comes up to us, they're going to get Patriots at them.
I mean, could we do half and half Hornets, maybe? Like half with JSOWs, or four JSOWs, and the other Hornets with 10.
Yeah, but how many JSOWs do need to be launched at once to actually get through that SAMNet?
Well, looking at how many made it through when we did with the Tomahawks on the first run last time, I think out of 32, I think probably there was a handful that got through the first run.
I mean,
the second run was more success. Yeah, Vaziani was.
We got to get some good timing. If we get some good timing with my 25Ts throwing some 58s at the same time, the JSOWs are going in, trying to overwhelm them.
If the 25Ts can shut the SA-10 down, we've got no problem because we can just go and JDAM it.
Copy that. I'll work on that.
If we can get, for me, getting the SA-10 quiet, then opens up for getting in, because we can just go in high and JDAM in theory. Obviously, flankers accepted, and they'll get through no problem.
What about
I'll go for
four JDAMs, 2.
You can't get close enough.
But if you're going to be harm, you mean going harms against the SA-10?
Yeah,
that's like shooting confetti at it.
I mean, it would turn off, though, wouldn't it?
No, that's gone now. That trigger's been removed before.
Won't hit them with all the SA-15s there either.
Right, yeah.
The SU-25 has a better chance of getting stuff into that SA-10 than the harms do.
But if you
copy that,
I think if you push up, I'm fairly certain as well that the waypoints I've put for the attack aircraft are on the blue front line. So that's probably the big hill that's in front of the blue front line will be your limit of your safe advance.
Roger.
What if we pack up the Hogs light and try to linger the mountains down south, see if we can spot the SA-10 and provide the coordinates?
You'll get destroyed by the SA-11.
The SA-10 will shoot you. It has more range than your targeting pod has visual.
And plus the flankers.
We've got a Harrier available, so if you want me to use the Harrier to do anything specific, just task me. I don't know what at the moment. I was just going to try and Badger the front line with sidearms, and really that was all I was really thinking of doing. So
that would actually really help as well, just to thin the SA-15s out, going in a line kind of towards their base, because we don't have to kill them all. We just have to make a path through them.
We need to make sure we have the same bearing. Say the Central Valley.
090.
I think going through the Central Valley might be this almost a sensible way to go, because the Reds would probably be expecting us to try and slip through the sides, but if we punch straight down the middle, we might well catch them completely off guard.
Just looking at the intelligence, it does seem like you can get closer to the runway if you hit it from the south. Because there's like a sort of string of units.
Yeah, you can, but you've got an SA-11 down there as well, so...
Oh,
yeah.
Might be taking care of that.
Tricky, and from our
down there.
experience
You get hit by the SA-11 and the SA-10 at the same time.
Yeah, and from Wednesday's experience, I can't remember exactly where we were when it started firing at us, but I'd imagine we were somewhere over the middle of all those blue units, so almost where the Patriot marker is, and they're pretty close to getting us from there. So we have to be, from that point forward, you have to start dropping down the altitude to get under it.
SA-11 in some way is more scary than the SA-10. I think the SA-11 can really be more scary opponent than an SA-10 at times. Definitely for me.
Well, the helicopters do have a plan to try and deal with that, but it depends how long it takes to come to fruition.
Hopefully pretty quick there, Obi.
Halfway.
What's the plan on the SA-11?
The choppers are going to set up a fob down near there and start put some tow Humvees out, and they're going to combined arms them down that way and try and find it.
Okay, that's going to take so long. The Wiggins can't wait for that.
We could, if you want, the Hornets could try and JSO it.
Checking ETA, boys.
Probably another 5 minutes.
Roger, I'll be right back.
Yeah, but you don't know where it is, do you?
No, we'd have to take a T-pod and try and find it. We've got those rough coordinates, and assuming, I've not checked, I assume it's not been moved. So we can waypoint and roughly find it and then try and search.
Well, you could harm and take out its search radar. That would limit it.
Yeah, it would, and I don't think it's protected much by SA-15s.
Yeah, true.
No,
it is out on a limb.
They put all the 15s around the base, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, their mistake.
I think that sounds like an idea.
The launches are what, a couple of miles once you take out the radar?
It'd be a quick strike, you know.
They're up.
No SU-25s down there. I mean, you're still getting a chance of getting hit by an SA-10, but not likely if you go south.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
So to summarise, then Hornets are going to go up at least some partly cap, and the rest to take out the SA-11 first. Is that what you want us to do?
Yeah, I think sounds like a plan. I can go in with 4 and get the sucker.
Yeah.
So that'll give you 3. That'll give you 3 Hornets in cap.
And then, because I want to try and look after the Su-25s long enough for them to have some effect, hopefully, on the SA-10.
Right. And having a strike down south will split their forces.
Yeah, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, Wiggins will get in there and do the job. And if not, then we'll have to try and hopefully the 10's down, get some JDAMs on it. And if it's not down, then we'll have to do like a Hail Mary JSO strike.
If you can get the search radar down on the SA-11, I think some of the chopper KA-50 or Gazelle guys could probably clean up the rest of the launches whilst we're doing our thing as a backup to the Humvee plan. There is a little rut over a dam to the south, I think it is, of the of where the SAM site coordinates are. So if it's still there, you could hide behind that like little dam wall and pop them off from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, Obi, hello.
Yeah,
so you want priority for Su-25s is the SA-10 or SA?
SA-10 first, and then SA-15s after that. please.
Roger that. Priority SA10, secondary SA15.
Vaz might have to forfeit. One of my kids put a screw up his nose. I gotta go deal with that.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Magnet.
Stick on a magnet, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I find any.
Bring it to me. I have a magnet in my finger. I'll pull it out.
Shane, can you let us know on guard when you've taken out that search rod, just for the chopper guys?
Will do.
Yeah, I think we all want to know on guard when anything that's taken out.
Yeah. So we set?
I think so.
Vegan's still going to go in, though?
Yeah, Vegan's are going.
Roger that.
Okay, so I'll go and tell Kat we're ready then.
Trash Johnny Vegan.
Just on.
Do you want a quick helo one and grab chopsticks? Are you right?
Just down.
I said, sorry, Rage.
Well, I'm stuck with Jester, and Jester's shit. I'm either going to shoot one of you guys down, or
unless the
I'm not gonna
trash
be able
just
to hit
say he
anything.
wants to join the vegans. Did I hear it correctly?
Well, Baz gets back in time.
Yeah, Trash, I'll join the vegans.
Oh, Trash, then hold on then.
Do you think it's worth running 3 vegans?
I think so.
I mean, I'd fucking love to do it, but it would also be very useful to have a good trio in the F-14, to be honest.
The grab guys know what they're doing. Have they read the briefing?
I have.
Somebody fucked up the sheet.
Yeah, have a look.
It's only for a rough idea, lads.
I see the 520 NDB.
I'll do a Rio on the Tomcat if we can.
NDB.
Trash, I sent you some files.
Chopsticks, Serwin, do you want me at the front line, or am I going with you to the fob?
If you come with us, we've got some targets for you to take out.
Copy.
Then
Well,
we'll
there's
take-
more chance with 3, but then again, F-14 could be useful.
F-14's 100% useful.
Yeah, we do need that to keep them defensive.
I guess I'll join your Rage. Sorry, Tebra. You have Trash. He's good in the vegan.
Yay.
Trash.
Go.
You know how to use the cartridge I sent you?
Yeah, I just have to put it in the right folder and then I'm fine.
Is there an extra space with the SE-25s?
Yep.
I'll join you, Van Allen.
Copy that. Who am I talking to?
Harrison.
Copy that, Harrison. Priority SA10, secondary SA15.
Have we filled the spare Hornet slot?
Yeah, just
secret.
Nice.
Misinformation.
Yeah. No, I was just checking that we'd
We're
got
just
some-
gonna tell Cap. We're just gonna send a fleet of F5s to kamikaze the Vaziani.
F5's no C-101.
C-101s.
Holy shit, it would be cool to just have all of us in F5s blasting through kamikaze road.
That's pretty much.
Yeah, that would actually be quite.
That would work.
Okay, I'm at the front base now, and no Patriot shooting at me at the moment. Still climbing.
Roger. Getting ready.
I think the hill's just stopping it from seeing us.
Cap rolling. Yeah, hills, everything hills. Is any of flankers airborne?
Roger, I'm airborne, heading
Level
northbound.
2, and I forgot to close the canopy. Oh.
You can fly like that, really.
The first time it ever happened.
Can you confirm date link's working?
It is, we're just taking off at a weird angle.
Runway
So we
clear,
can
runway
actually see
clear.
it.
Cap entering 3-1, I see one of you boys taking off.
Okay, we've already got airborne contact. Most of them are dropping.
Yeah, I see your canopy, Ruby. That's funny.
Sorry.
Not like I ever do it.
Or jamming.
That was a long flight in the Mirage with that one, wasn't it?
I enjoyed it. It actually sounds good. Sounds crap otherwise. Right, gentlemen. That is your real name. Going BVR. Don't have a jammer. EO on.
Okay, I'm nearly over the front line, no Patriot, so we're good.
Roger, and I see, yep, data link is working. Okay, boys, I'm chasing y'all. Okay, Seahorse, make your heading. If I can get this working. I suggest either 3-2, maybe 3-2 will work. So be careful we don't go over the low range SAM sites. Make sure you're on the deck, boys.
Yeah, you're clear to the front line.
Oh dear, this is going to be fun at night.
See one of you turning left or right.
Shifty climbing.
Watch out for
I'm going to get an angle on the Patriot radar.
Roger, watch out for those pylons, guys, and wires. Not that you can really do much about them, but they are a thing. Cap notices we're crabbing. Looks like the wind's going right to left. Nails Patriot.
Yeah, I'm up at 10,000 feet over the front line, not being shot at, so you're fairly safe.
Roger. Who's the SU-27 in the lead?
Could be me on shoulder.
Are you on, what's your course, what are you heading for?
I'm just heading for the northern mountains at the moment, get out of the front line.
Okay, you avoid that rightmost point I put on there.
What about the most western point?
The western point is our point where we're going to be loitering. And attacking from the eastern rightmost point is their SAM.
Right north to our position.
Seahorse locked. How's that route looking, Seahorse?
It's looking alright. There's someone to my...
Sorry boys, sorry I'm late.
Just don't go too far left, Seahorse, because you don't want to go into too far into that valley.
Kingston!
Ruby, how you doing?
You can despawn if you want Ruby. If you want Kingston to fly the flanker, it's up to you. You go somewhere else.
Yeah, I can. I signed up for a Gazelle.
Alright, you're going to get your Zell. Kingston, jump in. You've got 2 lives. Blah, blah, blah.
Same as last week, Cap.
Yep, exactly the same as last week. Stay hidden. Look for anything that might be a Hornet and just chuck radar missiles at it. Scare it.
Roger. Any Mirages, or are we not allowed?
Oh, actually I haven't got a clue, so I'm not going to say.
Yes, there's 2 of you on them.
No?
They do have night vis, don't they?
Why, the dark?
2 times Magnums out on Patriot.
Good work. Tally Magnums over my head. Seahorse, why have you just disappeared? Or it must be Ruby.
Ah, right, I see you. I'm coming over to you now.
Well, watch for that Sam, but yeah, I thought I was following you. I was following Ruby, but yeah, I'm heading direct to my westmost point.
I'm further over to your east.
Yeah, you're clear where you are.
I see 2 very, very fast moving enemy contacts.
They're negative. They are his Magnums.
Ah, that makes sense.
Hope we take the Patriot out.
Did you have a nice holiday, Cap?
Very nice. I'm still there, which is my mum's living room, which is everything feels really weird. It's really nice and relaxing.
Nice. Nice weather.
It is really fun.
gonna go north around these Sam's Cap. You're fine where you're flying.
Yeah, I'll hold the fort. Progress of Magnum shifting.
Just about to impact.
If they impact and kill it, can you go back and grab the flanker? That way you're same
Oh, Patriot radar down.
Oh, nice. Can you go back and get a flanker, please, Shifty? It's your same line.
Roger, on my way.
Why Cypher in a Harrier? Didn't they lose them?
Yeah, well, the OB spoke to me and said that they had problems with the fog glitching, and so I said, okay, fine.
Bullshit. With a super secret secure password, Captain.
It is. Is anyone reason? Any reason I should say? Is anyone streaming or? It's in the sheet, Kingston.
Yeah, I can get the sheet. Mate.
I'm nearly in position to see yours. Hang on, let me check my map.
Just watching Tacview flying straight towards an orange circle. I don't know what that one is.
That's our loiter point.
Roger.
Right, Caps at the loiter point. Going to start looking for some baddies, boys. Well done, Shifty. Hopefully it's done the job. Yes, it has, because I'm getting nails by an F-14.
Okay, that gives us much more options now, which is good. To be honest, what else have they got? Was that it? The Patriot for long range set?
Yeah, there's nothing else out there, no Hawk or anything.
Okay, we could, in theory, meet them in the air and try and scare them off at like Angels 13.
Well, you're going to get AIM 54 to the face. Make sure you make a flanking.
Well, exactly, yeah. That's the only thing, but there is only one of them. Maybe later on.
Both tie up your coordination and you could technically jump.
Sun's going down, boys.
Yeah, kill that F-14, you get a bonus prize.
It's a kiss from Kingston.
Perhaps not seeing any hostile planes on data link. Any ideas?
If they come in low, we'll never see them.
Just Sam, my wide berth cap, I'll be with you in a second.
Where's the early warning radar then? Is it not working that Harrison put down? Did it work last week?
Cap, okay, I've got targets, Can have a quick look at them. There's 2 in formation, possibly 3. Gonna check out the suitability for Hornets, 80 clicks, 50 miles. I'm also going to test to make sure that Patriot's not doing anything. Multiple units up on data link. 3 guys in formation, that's got to be the Hornets. Cap spike, F4. No, I'm not sure what that's spiking me. Getting out just in case.
Maybe a backup, do you want me to have a look?
No, it was the leftmost light, which is air-to-air question mark. I think it's air-to-air.
Hey, firm.
We're gonna die in here when it's dark. We really are gonna die.
Nah, you get used to it.
Night vision and my helo doesn't work.
The KA-50 got it if you got one of.
Okay, they're forming up. I've got the money.
How far away from you on?
Got the money out at other 80 clicks away.
Okay.
Oh good. I'm not cutting up.
Oh, Soames is here. Look out, everybody. Make sure you're checking your eyes.
Permanent flaring from now on.
Hello, Mr. Soames.
Just waiting for that M54 to come and bang me in the head.
Oh, then what's that?
They're all up together. They're coming as an armada, guys. They're coming as an armada. Cap contact close. It's a missile. Ooh, I'm getting out. No, it's a chopper.
Just make sure it's not Soames and it should be fine.
Check not anywhere. Okay, I'm in a really good position to intercept them, boys.
I'm coming over to you.
Oh, my life and night vision.
You're alright at the moment. It's just when it, like I say, 21:30s a night. Before you get the moonlight come up, it's just pitch black.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I just walked straight into a mountain I couldn't see. Past life.
It was a lag spike, wasn't it? I got a massive stutter.
You just can't see them, boy. You can't see the mountains.
So you're going to have to stay a little bit higher than you normally would.
I might just go up high, you know.
Well, yeah, apart from Phoenixes, we should be relatively safe now.
Damn no.
Okay, you got one at 50, that must be a helicopter.
But
Cap rolling, what it's worth.
That was great, Kingston.
oh, don't even get me started. My own stupid fault for panicking.
Shifty 1 mile out for final, so if you're taking off, make it quick.
Which runway are you coming on?
3-1, buddy. 3-1's active.
Roger, I will... Ooh, something's blown up on the runway.
It's Kingston.
That was me.
Ooh, 2 laps down already. Yeah, I see Shifty, we're fine. Well,
I'm just going to blame lag. It seems to work for the blue.
I don't think we're going to do very well on this, but let's give it a damn good go. Last life, Cap, go.
I can't see anyone to the north, so I'm going to loop around behind them. He says, Phoenix.
Just crossing threshold now.
Yeah, they're in a massive, almost
They are.
convoy.
They're going in. They're going in a armada.
If I can get behind that, or probably south would be a good bet now that that Patriot's dead. Someone's dead.
Roger, I'll go south and I'll go south.
Yeah, watch that crosswind. That's a nasty cross.
Roger.
So Shifty, what have we got in the way of defences at our home base?
Same as we had last week. It's not enough to stop a load of J-South. Okay, runway.
Cap heading
Did you say runway
275.
clear?
I'm heading south. I'm heading south.
Overlord, Bra, 279, Fort 110 at 6,000, flanking.
Shifty, did you say runway was clear?
Yeah, runway clear, buddy. Yeah, it's a very nasty crosswind, buddy.
Got a big light on here, so I can't. It's making my night vision terrible.
Press L, buddy.
Nah, I'm in the house.
Oh.
Oh, that's why my HOTAS isn't working. Yeah, I'm not counting those deaths. My HOTAS isn't working. I couldn't wonder why it wasn't doing things. My throttle's working, but my stick isn't.
What's your 20 seahorse?
Stand by, Cap.
I'm basically behind their lines. Someone's coming hot towards me. I'm just distracting them.
Roger. Yeah, I see him. The guy coming towards you. He's quite fast.
He is fast. I hope in a way he's a Tomcat, because then he won't leave you lot alone for the time being. Oh, he is.
Yeah, Cap, as it was a technical malfunction, am I allowed to restart?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's best to restart DCS, buddy. If it's your joystick unplugged.
It wasn't unplugged, it just wasn't working USB-wise. Fucking thing. Hasn't done that for a while. Because basically I have to do port forwarding.
Pull it out, it's going to kill me.
Yeah, just keep safe, keep safe. I don't know how you're going to avoid it. It's light. There's some guys that have gone south. I've got to go and have a look at them. There's some guys that have gone south.
This is definitely a Tomcat on me, which is good.
And what I've got on me.
I just need to get to a nice valley, lose him, and then go underneath him, but that's easier said than done.
Good luck if that Stahl in the back is very good.
Yeah, I'm within 25 clicks of it. I'm amazed I'm not dead. Well, that is a Phoenix.
Well, they're always fun to play with.
Yeah, we're going due west, guys.
Fox 2.
Attacking a fast-moving guy.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord.
Fox 2 times 2, Sonic.
You look like you're merged, Seahorse.
Yeah, I think I've been hit. No, I'm fine. I'm gonna die in these hills.
There's nothing we can do. We can't dodge. I can't see shit.
I got 2 ETs off at the Tomcat, so we can pray.
I think I'm targeting.
Fucking no. They got me. Fuck it.
I'm
just gonna see.
We can't dodge is the problem.
They've just fired off another one. I saw it.
Yeah,
Go just might be
they're aiming at our base.
Fucking Phoenix is right. Attempt to.
That was an old Phoenix as well. Good on him for taking the shit one.
Probably a mistake. That was head to head against unknown.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Bra 245 450.
Get him, Cap, spanking.
I really don't know what it is. There's no way to tell altitude on data link, is there?
Yes, the little bar that crosses across the line, the long line that leads from the Y, is his altitude.
How do we read it?
So the bigger the line across is, the higher his altitude.
I did not know that.
Yeah, the longer the line out in front of the little V is, the faster he's going, and the line that crosses it, the bigger that is, the higher.
Ah, there you go. Every day this school.
And if the ES sensor is gyro stabilised to the horizon, like a radar, or relative to the aircraft.
Just straight ahead, nose on.
Which I can see just but I
Right, I'm gonna come south, Cap.
I'm 20 miles. There's a guy heading towards me fast and high, but I've got no reading on him.
Okay, he's definitely not a Tomcat unless he can time travel.
I'm picking up RWR readings from Mirage, bearing 290.
We've got 2 F-14s, and apparently they're both Rage and Star. Oh no, it's the same aircraft, isn't it? It's a bug, but it's the same
Got him.
aircraft.
Cap engaging, found target. And he's got a missile.
Shifty take.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Shifty taking runway. Anybody on runway?
Cap engaging, burners on.
480 at 6,000 flanking. Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Bra.
It's gone cold, it's gone cold. It's a Hornet, it's a Hornet.
At 15,000 flanking. Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Pop-up group 356 423 at 4.
I've scared both Hornets. I've scared both Hornets.
Yeah, he's very high there.
Yeah, I know. I see them. I've got their comms. Idiots are going to the comms.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Pop-up group 353 425 at 3.
Okay, runway gate.
Flanking.
Got that Tomcat coming from my right. I'm just a little scared about.
Yeah, I'm heading for that Tomcat, buddy.
Thank you. I'm going to try and just run away from him now.
Just drag him south if you can.
Drag him south. I've sent the Hornets back to base. We've done that first job, which is good. Looks like they're going south, just like we thought. I'm disengaging.
Okay, I'm airborne.
One Hornet turning back on vector.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord.
So it looks like we've got 2 Hornets north, 2 Hornets south.
Roger. I've got the South 2 to bad up, but the F-14's very close to me.
Being locked on the ground.
Yeah, splash.
Runway clear, chest question mark. Shut up, AWACS.
Tom gets turned off me.
Yeah, he's turned on me.
Roger. I might have to take this opportunity to get him.
Yeah, you can turn on him. He's engaged on me.
Roger.
I'm just behind you, Shifty.
Patriot's back. Okay, I'm coming to have a look at that Tomcat problem.
Got Tomcat locked on you. He's 75 clicks away from me.
30 away from
Kingston's
Cap.
airborne. SA-15
20,000 or higher.
Yeah, J-Sounds are inbound.
Roger. Don't worry about it. What's your placement, guys? The Patriot's still up, or is locking at least. I'm looking at that Tomcat. I'm 30 clicks. I'm going to have a little look at him. Okay, turning back on Cap.
Yeah, I'm turning hot again.
Patriot out on me, Spike.
Yeah, go south, turn south. 180, buddy.
Up southbound. Cap clean.
Yeah, that Tomcat's closing right up in your ass. Probably 20 click.
Roger.
I'm checking that RSA11.
I can't see anything, Shift. I can't go below. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I've got an EO lock on him. He's turned cold.
Thank you.
Shall I go higher and at least distract him?
Yeah, if you're in a Mirage.
Or in a flanker?
Okay, it's up to you. Make sure you got jammers on. Okay, he's turned hot again. I'm staying on him.
Okay, I've got this southern approach clear at the moment. The Patriot's pretty hard to just... Okay, that F-14's coming back in.
Yep, I got him.
I'm coming in.
Are you coming from his left? Because I'm right ahead of him.
Yes.
Been launched on
I'll try and upset him from the front. Do we have an Angels on him? It looks low to me.
About 10.
Ah, beautiful. He's turning towards you. He's turning towards you.
Yeah, I'm locked. I'm breaking off.
I've got his heat signature. Locked. Preparing to fire. Cap is just waiting for optimal fire. I've got him, boys. I've got him. Oh shit! I lost his heat signature.
Stay on him, Cap. Stay on him. You're hitting from the side.
Yeah, he's locked on me.
No, I've lost his heat signature. I'm going to chase him.
Another one coming in. Another one coming in. He's higher. That's the Tomcat coming in on you.
The con is the Hornet. There, I got the Tomcat. Preparing to fire. Shifty. Cap firing.
Roger.
Now. Fox 2. Shit, it was a Fox 1. I didn't realise I had one selected. Okay, I'm engaging the Tomcat with Fox 1s for those things.
Yeah, he's broke off. He's on you.
Yep, I am chasing him and I've got missiles on him. I'm danger close. Cap dogfight. R73s.
I'm coming over to you, Cap. Stay on him.
Fox 2. Dogfight. Slash Cap. He's down.
Oh, it's a Hornet. Nice.
Ah, yes.
Tomcat's coming in now, so don't celebrate. Just
okay, boys. That's good work. Really good work.
Kill though, good kill. Reload him in and then fucked him.
Cap south. Spike. Patriot.
Oh, I can't see anything. This is terrifying.
Right, get it together, boys.
Another Hornet coming in, Cap. Possibly 2 of them, and then definitely that Tom.
Roger, I'm going south.
Fox 1 on a helo.
Tallied cons for a Hornet.
Patriot out on somebody.
It's Cap, but I think I can escape. No, I'm clean. I
got shot down by something.
Yeah, Patriot, I just called it.
Be there, guys. That Hornet's right on my ass, guys. See that?
Yeah, I see him.
I see him. He's turned off, Cap. I'm right next to you.
Negative. There's one. Oh yeah, it's turned off. Roger.
There was Ron right on.
you just can't go low anymore. This is horrible. It's time to use the force.
Watch out for those Patriots, guys. It's the biggest enemy at the moment.
If we go up high and high. We'll probably use this to anyway. We've still got another group.
I'm chasing those Hornets, but I won't chase them too far. What's up to the north? Anyone got the north covered? Because I certainly haven't.
There's something hot on you, Cap. It's quite slow, quite low.
Oh, hello. Left
It's
high.
very
left
close
high.
on you.
Yeah. I'll read him.
How then? This is weird.
Got him.
I think he knows you're there. Ray gun?
Merge code.
Are you currently locked, Cap, by anyone?
No.
Roger.
Shifty has Patriot on him.
Box one.
Whoever's near me, careful that baddie's here.
I see him, I'm going in.
He's loaded on the deck, he's on the deck. I've got him.
303-480.
No, that's a friend, that's a friend.
Splash.
You killed the vegan, nice.
Oh, good work, Cap.
Yeah, I see it, well done.
There's another one, whatever that is, he's going even slower, so...
Come merge friend. Helicopter.
Roger, we could kill him, to be honest.
No, concentrate on the mission today.
I'm concentrating. Oh, this is bad. I'm low and I don't know what the fuck's below me.
Cap's heading north. I've got to stop these Hornets.
Somebody's got one right on their ass.
Yeah, I've just saw him turning around. Cap turning in. Emerged, Seahorse.
Roger. Not quite merged, maybe...
He's on the deck. He's chasing on the deck. I'm turning into him now.
What?
We can proceed signature. Got it. Missed it.
Turning in. Come on. Give it to me.
Cap's got it. Preparing to fire. Cap firing. Wait for it. Going for R-73s. Cap Fox 2. Missile out. He's dead. He's a dead man. Watch for friendly fire.
You're going out on me.
No, I haven't. He's dead. We're fine. He's dead.
Good kill.
To the right, hostiles. To the right, hostiles.
Get out of here, Cap. We're fucked.
See those guys? They're going to be putting AMRAMs on us very shortly.
Let's get out of here.
I'm just going to take a quick look. Never know what Super Cap can do.
If he turns on you and...
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm from the side.
I'm out and I'm got a missile on me.
I should go cold. Was crashing a vegan as well.
Need your cover. He's going up. He's down low behind me, firing AMRAMs at me.
I'll chainsaw back if you need me.
No, he's turned away. I think I can dodge.
Oh, that's never a good sign. Your radar altimeter
Comes
descending.
Good luck, boys.
Shit, that was a fucking Tomcat.
Oh, that'll explain that then. Right, you've got 40 minutes to hold out for, boys.
Cap, take my last life.
Roger, doing it.
Has anyone checked the runways in a few minutes? Ah, fuck it. If they have, they have.
There's no that we couldn't see anyway, so it doesn't matter.
There's someone hot on me. I don't know what he's doing. I'm dropping into this SA-11.
Rolling. I didn't realise that was a M54. Because what have we killed? What hostiles have we actually killed? What birds?
I've killed a vegan. You killed Crash, whatever he was in. Sorry, Trash, who is also in a vegan.
What's Tebro in?
I was in a vegan.
Roger. Which leaves 4 Hornets, question mark?
You killed one, so 3.
3 Hornets, Roger. Okay, guys. So Concentrators, Hornets. 14's a bonus.
Fuel state 6.5.
That's coming to relieve.
I should be okay for the time being. I can see something by he's turned cold now.
Well, we're all on our last lives now, aren't we? Okay, let's just concentrate because they've got 40 minutes left yet, so we need to eke down that timer somehow.
We need to kill more Hornets to make this mission impossible for the future.
Has anyone found where they might be loitering?
I haven't checked north in a while. Is anyone over there?
No, I might bring up the speed and just zoom climb up.
Even if you're closer to the north than I am, even if you just look at it with data link, you should be able to tell if anyone's up.
Okay, everyone, I'm just going mic.
I'm in the Mirage, mate. I ain't got data.
Roger, okay.
I don't know if this can help at all, but you can see the ground when over urban. You can see it really well because of the lights. Don't know if there's a city we could fight over that would allow us to dodge missiles.
There's one over by the AC-11, but it's really deep into our territory to them, so they're not going to come.
My main scare now is that F-14, because we just can't dodge it anymore.
I just dodged at least one from him.
Roger, well, we can run him out of missiles and then hope for the best.
Yeah, once he's RTB, we can push.
His RTB now has another one on me.
Gotcha.
Right, Cap's come in to help the ship.
Okay, I think he's out of Phoenix now.
Right, let us, gentlemen, save our fuel and look for anything resembling a Hornet. There's a lot of them up there.
Patriot.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord, pop-up group 289, 440 at 2005.
I'm going to jump in the 25 again, see if I can find that other launcher. They've always had a backup launch.
You have to land first, Shifty.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
How the fuck did you find this?
Dodge 1-1, Overlord, Rock 285.
J-cells. Do you guys see those missiles?
Yeah, I saw.
I'm going to see if I can shoot them down. The flanker can shoot J-cells down. I'm going for it.
Okay. Hang on, I've got them on. Oh, this could be you. Damn.
We're going to have a look at them. They're high and very fast.
Oh, what is that? Oh dear.
That might be Phoenix on me.
Oh, it is. It's a Phoenix. Guys, 2 Phoenixes inbound. You 2. About to hit you.
Good luck with that. I'm scraping my belly on the floor.
They're coming down on top of one of you now. You're outrunning it. Panic over. As long as data link's right, that's panic over. You're clean. It might still spike you, but it's too slow. Right, that's the F-14 out of the game for another 20 minutes, guys. 20 mics with...
It takes 10 minutes to rearm the thing.
There's helicopters. Don't go for the helicopters, guys. I'm not interested in.
Yeah, just suicide flying over that middle.
This little southern flank's working a dream for us, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what we've done to the Patriot, but it's definitely not as aggressive as I thought it would be.
It may be because Shifty's damaged it.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's twatted me one.
Okay, Cap's heading back out to the Netherlands.
Okay, there's something slow out here in these southern parts.
Just chopper.
Yeah.
Chopper.
I fired at it twice, but he won't die.
Just leave it, guys. It's just not worth the wait. You'll end up going to a hill. It's right in front of me. You'll end up going to a hill just trying to find the fucking thing. I'm just going to skirt around it just in case it's Soames or something.
Soames is on our side.
I mean, that doesn't make it make a difference.
That's even scary.
Just go behind it, cross behind it. fuel conservation, guys. Fuel conservation. We've got a last. Let me check the timer. Does anyone remember when it started? 8:30? We've still got 40 minutes. 40 minutes to run the clock down. It was 8:30, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
Dodge 1-1.
Someone has merged with that helicopter.
6,000 flanking.
Yeah, super camp. I'm just flying over it. It's 500 knots, as much as we can do. Second one.
Second one. If you find it, they'll say no.
It's too dangerous. I don't know if it's ours or theirs or what is
It's definitely
What is
theirs.
it? Can you IFF?
Shifty got it, UH1.
Good work. I believe it's the second there.
I'm well behind enemy lines, guys, so don't worry about me, I'm lost.
Roger, there's another one in there, Shifty, but...
Yeah, I'll get it.
So, let's do us a favour, sneak up to their airfield and fox to them off the fucking runway.
It had crossed my mind.
Aim 54, do it! Aim 54, aim 54 out. Did you see that, guys? Did you see it on data link? It's after one of you two.
Roger, I see. Oh, it's me.
Get out.
I see something high. Alright, they're M54s or... no, they're M54s.
Yeah, they're going at 2,000 knots.
Okay. I just locked it.
Do what you gotta do is just get away because it's following you.
243 at 5,000 flanking.
The SA-11's shooting that chopper down.
Slight overkill.
Dodge 1-1. Overlord. Pop-up group. 3-2.
Taking your Bazooka to a fly, but we'll...
4,500 knots.
Okay guys, I'm out in the playground attacking Hornets. Would appreciate backup if you've got the fuel, otherwise...
Yeah, I can come back for a bit. Fuel state 5. I can get back with about 2, I reckon. But I'm not gonna...
This is a good time for you to go and land, just don't fuck up the landing.
I'll go land.
Oh my god, it is now pitch black out there. It's because I got night vision with this Mirage.
I've got 2 Hornets in formation just over the go from me. I'm tempted to go and have a pop at them.
They're loaded with J-cells, they'll be combat ineffective.
They're very slow. They're very slow.
I'm not supposed to use Cap, but did that F-18 that killed you, did it have J-cells on? Or was it slow, or just...
F-14 killed me.
No, I'm sorry, the F-18 you killed.
No, it was an air-to-air one.
Okay.
It looks like they were relying on their Vigans to do this, but we just happened to be in the right place at the right time and stop them. I wonder if this Patriots out of ammo, guys. It's constantly spiking me. It's not firing.
The 11 has just fired at something behind me, which is concerning.
Watch your it's just the chopper. Watch that radar altimeter, guys. That's how I'm doing my terrain evasion. The radar altimeter.
Yeah, look for village lights. If the village lights suddenly disappear, that means there's a mountain in front of you.
Who's on my left here? I've got Kingston. You're out with me. Right.
Yes, boy.
You'll be train touring with me. Want to get my way to these Hornets?
Yeah, I'm out on your left wing about 2 miles.
Did Blues have enough helicopter frames to mount this man?
Yeah, I got 15, which is enough.
Alright.
Okay, they got 5. I'm reading 5 guys at their base at the moment. 2 have taken off.
Harrison killed himself.
That'll do.
Standard.
Right, where are we compared to their base? Their base is there. I'm going to head north and loiter Kingston. There's not much point of us going that much further forward. We just pulled into F-14 territory.
If we can kill that F-14, then we will be in business if we survive this.
Spike, air-to-air, cap. Not sure what that is.
It's me in the Mirage.
Oh god, I was wondering, panicking, it was so close.
It's alright, my foresight motion just picked you up the freaking lock.
Shifty on final, Vizani. Have to talk to the tower to get them to turn the lights on.
Don't forget that.
Just above Baziani doing a holding pattern.
I've got them sensors already. Right, Jesus, 100 meters. That's so easy to die out here. Time to burn down. We have 35 minutes to burn down, guys. 35 minutes. Okay, Kingston, I'm going for this guy on data link. I know you can't see him, but can you try and use your F10 to get on course with me? Because I've got 2 Hornets I need to go and take out here. They're in formation, on the nose, 290 at 40 to 50 miles. Angels, about 30, 20 to 30. They're spiking me,
No, it's me.
Oh, sorry.
Shift you down and taxi.
I'm on downward.
Yeah, these are Hornets. Cap's going for it.
Passing on your right, Cap.
I need you to stop spiking me because I need to know when a Patriot's shooting.
You should be in the clear.
Roger, it's just delayed effect. Hostiles are now 40 miles. Angels about 20-ish.
Runway clear.
Roger.
Got them locked up on EO. Negative. It's a tanker or something.
Speed check.
I am metric, so it doesn't really matter. They are now 295 for 35 miles. Angels high, relatively high.
Would you like me to speed up and go and get them?
Just trigger them with your radar. I'm going to lock them now. Got them locked.
Fuck you, radar. Stop locking, Cap.
I've got them locked. I've got them spiked. I'm going to upset them.
What's their range?
80 kilometers, 50 miles. 80 kilometers, 50 miles. It's a bit further than I thought. They're calling 2 Mirages in from the right flank. They're coming in for a J South pass. I'm about to launch a missile just to scare them.
Yeah, fire now, doesn't it? Yeah.
No, they know how far away I am. I'll get roughly within scary range. 40 miles. Burning now.
You down and clear on the runway yet?
I'm down. Clear is another word.
Come up behind me, Kingston, but watch it because you've got 2 Mirages that come in from the right from 320.
Dear God.
Nasty crosswind, isn't it?
Yeah, nasty crosswind. I died on landing. Is that a respawn?
No, you can't land then. Tough, sorry.
I hope you ruined it.
Just stop these 2 Hornets. All we've got to do when we win today.
Whereabouts did you explode, buddy?
Oh, way off the runway.
Oh, I'm
still in.
I'm preparing to fire. 6 seconds and I'm actually firing these guys to kill. Adding plenty of lead. Cap is... Wait for it. Fox 1 on Hornets. This other way.
Get a Fox 2 out as well if you can.
We've been launched on Cap.
How do you know?
Because my RWR was going fucking leave shit.
You sure it's not my missile?
What?
Cap, Fox 1. Moving to ETs. Cap, Fox 2. I can sacrifice my life here, guys. I'm going to do it. This is 2 Hornets we've got to stop. Almost dogfight range now.
Spinning round.
Cap,
I don't have any more lives to give you, buddy.
Doesn't matter. All we've got to do is kill this guys and we're done. 1 guy preparing to splash. 77. Cap. Fox 3. Cap splash. Hornets.
Cap, you just killed their A1.
Oh!
Kill the 2 F-16s with it.
Oh, I'm getting the hell out of there, boys.
They are completely useless, these F-15s.
Yeah, I know. That's because they're set wrong. I did tell the mission makers how to set them, but people ignore them.
Get out, boys. Get out, boys. Get out. My mistake.
That one.
Good waste of missile caps.
Yes.
Cap, I've locked a bandit at 26 miles.
If it was in the same direction we were going for, we're just wasting on that AI players. Cap's getting out of dodge.
Well, nice kill on their AWACS anyway.
Kingsman is bingo. You're returning.
Just go.
Oh no, the last Harrier just went down.
You can't play this one on whatever.
Fox 1 times 2, just to scare him.
Roger. Then we're going. I'm going east. I'm going east to save my airframe.
I'm returning to busy.
I can't
get a
see
bearing
anything.
from someone.
Just due east, but watch for Sam's from the left.
Told you 2130 was dark.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, should.
Time check. We've got 30 minutes to go. 30 minutes to go. Shifty, when am I getting you up?
I'm up now, buddy. I'm going to take and get that Patriot.
I'm going to, again, I'm just going for a kamikaze against the Hornets. There's nothing useful I can do here. It's too dark.
Just stay up at altitude. Don't risk crashing. It's a silly way to go.
Right, let me see if I can get where are they? Tazy, aren't they? So Cap goes 40 miles from their base, 290. Let's see if I can get that Tomcat taken off. That'd be nice.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord.
There's 2 F-15s being a pain.
450 at 5,000, flanking.
Yeah, they're stupid though when you set them to escort.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Pop-up group 074435.
Spike that flanking. Push on me. I'm out. 54.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Brock 291
How can you tell if it's a 54?
Strength of the radar return.
Also, everyone's 50 miles away from me, so it's probably nothing else. I've lost. Everywhere's pitch black. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I guess there must be airborne again. I beat it. Oh, I beat. No, I haven't.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Pop-up group 074435 at 2,000, flanking.
Good work, saying you just killed an F-15.
Oh, team kill!
Thank God.
How have they got an F-15?
No, they just shot down an F-15. It's escorting the AWACS.
Oh,
they went for us. Okay, that means they've got to horn it up, guys. I'm going to go tackle it from the side. Fucking M54 will not leave me alone. What do I have to do to dodge this thing?
Just means it's falling out the sky looking at you.
Roger, I will go make sure it'll be.
I'll tell you something funny though. No, I won't tell. Not yet.
That's my engines have cut out, which is really bad. Anyone know how to restart this thing?
Maybe where you started them in the first place.
Yeah, right shift home.
Make sure you're not negative G.
I was going to say they're restarting them by themselves normally if you just put the nose down.
It was just me reading the clocks wrong. We're fine. This M54 still on me. Leave me alone, Star, for God's sake.
No, he's a bully.
I should clearly not have gone big.
It's too dark.
This F40 is chasing me, guys. I need someone to...
Well, that too, but this I'm looking at as a disaster.
Kingston, you can help me. I've got a star chasing me.
You just happened to... We all went south just as you came...
I can't...
Yeah, I saw one of you fly past me for no, this is not gonna go well. And then I saw the missile launch, but it wasn't really a good angle to run. Who is... Jesus Christ, what is this? Come on! We need to have it.
Still chasing me. Anyone up in there can help me?
Seahorse has been quiet for a while.
It's 10 miles away because he died.
He's lost both lives.
He's still chasing me. Why is no one helping?
There's nobody there to help you, buddy.
Ah, ran into the ground.
Oh, Sagan killed himself. They've run out of F-18s as well, haven't they?
Ooh, that was
We had 5, so
Still got
even if
everybody.
all die, there's still one.
Okay, you've got 25 minutes to burn up, guys. Go and do something.
Good luck trying to bomb this runway with no F-18.
Cap, I'll tell you a secret.
Send.
What the Jesus Christ.
Ripcord killed himself as well, F-18.
Yeah, it was Ripcord who was chasing you, so that radar RWR trick you said, that's not a Phoenix.
Roger. Noted.
But Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? I step out of the Hornets one time to take a Vigan and everything goes to shit.
That's stressful.
This gazelle deserves an extra chapter in my autobiography about being useless.
Okay, you've got 25 mics to get that missile down, Shifty.
Ruby, have you managed to get the NVGs working on that?
No, the Mistral doesn't have it.
Oh, useless.
The L version only has... I can only fly against the sunset or I'm doomed.
That's what happened to me. I ended up far west.
Yeah, I was watching the radar altimeter, but it was suddenly jumping from 200 to 0.
You get used to it flying red. No night vision.
I'm back, sorry. Internet died.
And I'm dead.
Jesus Christ. Just called a match already. This is...
No!
Oh, you want them to run down more planes into the ground?
No, I want to kill that damn Patriot.
Oh, okay.
Shifty's a man on a mission. Ruby, haven't you got another life? You can use it in whatever you want.
I had to.
You haven't used it, have you? You had the life?
Yeah, no, I have used 2. Crashed both times. And I'm now muting myself because I'm watching it from Spectator. Good luck.
Well, good to hear that you guys also crash.
Fire, Ruby!
I'm waiting to get a 54 in the face.
I'm happy I at least got like a missile in the face and not the ground today. But it was close. Those hills are dangerous in the dark. And my obstacle avoidance mode didn't want to show me anything.
You were just lucky, Deborah. I caught you in a nice open part, and then I almost crashed into a hill, but missile. Sorry, I was just lucky, not you.
Yeah, I think so. Because I tested this earlier, and in that area around Wasiani, I can fly the Vigan underneath the SA-15s and the SA-10. But in the darkness, it would have been a bit tricky. So it was pretty good dead mission from the start.
Is it Visiani we're using?
Yes, if you land anywhere else, you crash in a crater and die.
Or in my case, if I crash at Vaziani, I land in the crater and die. But I make the crater.
At least you got that going for you.
So, if the F-18's not J-Sound yet, is that not...
Well, they tried, because some SAMs fired, but I don't think any got through.
Can't see the runway. I don't think anyone can see the runway.
I landed on the runway. There's no craters. I taxied along the whole thing.
Oh, okay. That answers that. Good.
Good.
That's what I can blame my landing on.
I really thought we were going to lose it today. That's cheered me up a little bit, guys.
Hopeful.
I'm amazed they didn't just go up 4 of them and drop 32 J-cells, but...
Yeah, from 50 miles.
Yeah, the plan was that it was boring.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a fair point. To be honest, vegans, that was only pure luck that we intercepted you.
That's 3 weeks in three missions in a row. They've just had bad luck.
Yes, literally, just you appeared straight on top of us, and we were like, okay then, we'll take that. We were meant to be over the other side of the map. We just cocked up.
Come on.
Are you guys aware that they've got Rolands, by the way, at their base?
Yeah, I know. They just magically appeared. Then you wonder why I keep moaning.
Roger. On the plus side, it's not particularly tactical. It's not. Oh, it's only to defend their FARP. It doesn't matter, guys. It's not a thing.
Cap, I can't believe we accidentally killed their AWACS, which is amazing.
That was...
They have got a spare.
Crazy, wasn't it?
They have a spare, but it was weird.
It's not airborne, the spare.
Yes, it is. It's now.
I was just taken off, is it?
No, 20,000.
We took
Well, it took off for a while ago.
We took the data link down for a good 10 mics, guys. By accident, of course, but it'll do.
Yeah, but all the SAMs feed it as well.
Oh.
Actually, where is your early warning radar?
Viziani.
Yeah, so yeah, the SAMs feed it as well, because if you had us on data link.
Where is... Okay, you can't tell me because Shift do here. I'm trying to find the Patriot.
I've got them. I can see both of them.
Well, don't shoot the Rolands by accident. There is a Roland that's in play, actually, that's in the middle of the field, so just be advised. You're allowed to know that.
If there was ever a time for runway denial,
I don't have any bombs.
Rolands only have an early warning radar. They don't really need it to shoot. So it's unlikely he'll shoot it.
Is this your first or second? Like, it's your second. Are you just RTBing, Kingston?
Excellent.
Please
My
don't
second
crash.
life, though.
Please don't crash on the runway. Make sure they get you to get them to turn their lights on. Right, so it's just Shifty versus the Baddie Blues. Who's going to win this little fight? They know exactly what he's doing, look.
The Hueys have night vision.
Yeah. What are you going to do in Huey, though? Take down a bunch
And
of Sams? I don't think so.
I was in a Spitfire the other day and there was a keybind for night vision, which confused me deeply.
Yeah, that just enables carrot mode.
You consume vast amounts of carrots and then about...
I'm about to get shot down by something.
Not allowed to tell you, Shifty.
Oh, I know. It's telling me.
What's the ETA till firing?
A few seconds.
Oh, it's going to be close, boys. We could take their Sam out. That would upset them.
I think it's the Roland.
Start. Can't actually see the other one anyway. You never know. You never know, Shifty. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I'm going to wait till you fired your last missile. Does it not tell you what it is?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you then you have indeed fired the Roland, but at least it'll take the Roland out. And we know where they're...
There's nothing. There's no Patriot anywhere near. There's one back at the base is the nearest.
Well, if you watch this video, then you'll see how close you got to it, but better not say where it is. I think they've shut it down by the looks of things. Just save the airframe, please, Shifty, if you've got no more targets.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this Patriot and I think there's only a radar left by the looks of it.
There is.
Yeah, I killed one of them.
But it is a search and a track, so it'll do everything.
Yeah, but where are all the launchers?
They're
Spread all over the map.
It's very annoying for us.
Yeah, it's just completely unrealistic. It wouldn't work like that.
Have you not seen modern air defense systems?
Yeah. They're never set up like that, though, in real life, ever.
The ones that were demoed at the air show earlier this summer were the whole network over an entire country. All central controlled.
Must be data link nowadays.
Yeah, spiked from behind.
Oh, they're going to lose their Roland. They're going to lose their Roland, boys. This will upset them.
The Roland's range is so limited, it's barely effective.
Have you got night vision in that? Shifty?
No.
I have.
You might make it. You never know. Okay, watching this K-58 come down.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Boom.
What lag.
I'll do Shifty.
2 radars out.
I think they shut the Patriot down because they realised what you were doing. So that makes sense. I'm tempted to turn my SA-10 off in that case. No, they've got nothing to shoot you with. Scratch it. Well done, Shifty. If you can please save that airframe.
Gonna try.
There's obviously, as you're fully aware, there's someone chasing you, but obviously there's nothing you can do about it. Apart from, can you make sure you jettison all your stores? Mission's basically over now. It's 10 mics anyway. They're not going to do anything.
Yeah, ahead of you. Already done.
Dying.
Right. How is Kingston getting? Where did you get to, Kingston? Oh, you landed.
I've landed.
Well done.
I popped my tyres, but I landed.
That'll do. Just disconnect or go to spectators or whatever.
Alright, cool.
It's all up to Shifty now. Can he get back in time? He's got this menace. Tight, boys. It's going to be tight. Jesus, Shifty, you're going fast. Don't snap the wings off.
Yeah, I'm overspeeding it.
You'll win this. You'll win this now, as long as you don't snap the wings off. I shouldn't really have said that, but
Bad cap.
yeah, he's well into SA-10 territory though. Look.
Yeah, I know. I've gone low and fast now. I did that before you said anything.
What is this going on down here? Very sneaky.
Yeah, blues are.
So, according to Harrison, he was a secret red spy all along, and due to the night landings, he's actually managed to put a hole in Katai.
Well done, Harrison.
Yeah, night missions would be more fun if all the planes had...
I still have my life left, Cap. What do you want me to do?
Can you see if you look for a mortar team? One of the guys they're losing life on the northwest, and he's pulling back south because they're getting raped by a bunch of T-90s that are moving forward.
They're probably all... It's an AI battle that he's set up.
Okay.
Whoa, not Game Master, Kingston.
Shouldn't have Game Masters.
I'm just trying to see if it would let me do anything, but yeah, it won't let me do anything, so it must be an AI.
Roger. Never die.
Back to space, Tita.
Right, the Blues RTB, they've got nothing else left up the sleeve. The question is, how many Hornets will we take? If they've taken too many Hornets, then this is all going to change. This is going to require vigilance from here on in for the Blues.
Yeah, they lost 3 today.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, there's only 2 left.
Oh my god.
That means they can no longer
Yeah,
win
my
by
question
JSL.
was the F-15 that one that was protecting the AWACS? It wasn't
Yes.
the player one. Ah, that's right then.
There's 2 of them.
This
Yeah, I
campaign,
couldn't
every time I think it's going to end, something.
I thought we were going to lose
up.
tonight. I knew I was going to fly shit, obviously, because I'm in a weird
I
situation.
was hoping the runway lights were on for you, Shifty, but they seem to have turned themselves off.
Yeah, you need to calm stop doing it now.
And we've used our night time up for a while, so hopefully we'll have some day missions. Should ease things up a bit. We really need to pull... Have we got anyone who can be tactical commander and pull these guys back? Because they're about to get slaughtered by a bunch of tanks.
Oh, don't worry about the tank losses. This not about the. This is not about the ground war. The air. It's all about the air war. The ground war is just a side thing, just to make it. The air war dictates what happens to the ground. So if A-10s kill tanks, their tanks move forward. They seem to think it's all about pushing tanks.
Scratch it. We've got an ATGM on one of the M1s. This is going to hurt their feelings if it hits. And it didn't. Damn. That would have been cool.
Turn around.
Well, nothing to lose now, so I can tell you guys. They had 2 fighters up. It was a Tomcat and a Hornet. Otherwise, they've got no airframes up, so not sure exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they had 10s RTB'd earlier. The Vegans got shut down, a bunch of Hornets got shut down. Cypher crashed somewhere.
He got shot down by a something.
Yay, finally, definitely no more Harriers.
Looks like the Helis are building a FARP.
They're little gits, aren't they?
There are SA-11.
That SA-11 is actually destroyed, or the search radar is.
Okay.
At least that was the report that we got. And looking at it, it is indeed out.
Well, they've got so many crates.
Yeah, I think the Hornets took it with harms.
That SA-11 doesn't need a search radar. Do you guys?
No, but it limits its range.
Yeah, completely.
That was basically they were taking it out to pave the way for the Wiggins.
Was that helicopters that did it?
Nah, it's Hornets with harms.
Roger. Okay, good shot.
And it was supposed to pave the way for the Wiggins, and then the SA page was supposed to tell the Wiggins if there were any baddies, but the baddies shot the Wiggins. So I guess the SA page didn't tell them about the baddies.
We were really handed that. We were there by accident because we got out of position and we were like, okay, F-14's pissing us off. What should we do? Oh shit! Suddenly 4 dots have just spawned around us. ACM everything down.
Yeah, you don't show up, you see, until you hit that basin after once you're about 200 clicks out with about 100 left to go. Then you show up on the data link. Like I say, I've been playing it a lot to try and work out how to get an attack on it.
Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go after their second AWACS now because that would put them right out if we can get their second AWACS. Not now, you know what I mean.
Struggling to get the speed off this thing.
Parachute how sharp is, I'll go round. So out to forward. Good save, good save. That's just in the middle of the time. Don't flip it, don't flip it. Jesus.
That was a mess.
As long as it can. As long as you can still drive it. Dump that parachute and back to it.
See, my landing looked like that, except I had no tires, so, yeah.
That'd be why. Those tires really explode, don't they?
They really do. They need to fix them.
Right, I'm gonna watch the...
What plane?
5 guys go in and then...
What plane has exploding tires?
All of us in our flankers exploded our tires.
Did you
I've burst the tyres on this, but I'm back on the runway.
I didn't burst mine. I burst mine in the Mirage because I was so scared it was going to stall and crash. I went in fast and just thought, fuck it, I'll blow all the tyres up.
I usually burst them on landing because I'm an idiot and can't convert kilometers to knots.
That's how I went.
I've got a kind of rudimentary method. Half it and then about 30. It's not accurate.
You know the HN landing could be a bit of entertainment.
Is that a 14 or is gear now? It didn't work.
It didn't work because I was trying to shoot him on the ground. Now I did that again. It would be funny.
They jumped out.
Obviously down. Shot Stahl and Ruby.
So raging. Stahl's just in the backside.
Just shows up as his job.
Stahl was supposed to begin with me, but he abandoned me.
Probably the best. You guys probably covered it.
But we were also late because Trash had issues.
There's a sharper on their base. I'm just going to shoot him fucking head.
No, it's evil.
Oh, it is evil, but it's rage, and it'll be funny. We won't count it as a loss on their part, but it'll be.
No, it seems like bad sportsmanship, of course. Do it on the last mission. If they win at some point, do it then.
Okay. Can I shoot down Obi then? Because let's face it,
for the same reasons.
I'm joking. Go on, then.
Too late.
Play nice.
We have to choose between shooting Utopia and Rage. Rage is the obvious choice.
Why not both?
True, it carries 4 missiles. Let's not be picky here, Jen. Take out all 4 A10s in a formation landing.
Face down, swing out.
Start sniping.
Touchdown bad.
Alright, agree, we'll do that on the when they win.
The final mission was whoever's got combined arms and flying around 4 jumps down units just unleashes it.
I think Obi's coming in short here, by the way.
Tank push.
Can we jump up to the other channel?
Okay, Cap is keying up the debrief. Okay.
Is it over, Cap? Because there's helicopters doing something right now.
Yeah, but they're welcome to carry on. But time went a little while ago. Yeah. Right, guys. We're going to debrief. To be honest, I've absolutely no idea what happened or what was achieved. But let's go for it one by one. Can we have the first guys of Blues? Who was that? F-14s.
If I'm only one F-14, me and Stahl. We got 2 kills. We killed Seahorse first, I think, over the North Mountains, and then we killed Cap over the South Mountains.
Grr.
Told ya.
And after that, we just landed, rearmed, refueled, came back up, and we tried to get, I believe it might have been Shifty in an Su-25 at 22,000 feet. And then he turned cold. We couldn't catch him on the TWS, so
Roger.
we had to turn back.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, boys. Okay, that's fine. Next, no Eagles. You got no Eagles. What was next? Sorry.
Mirages.
Mirages send. Let's just see who we have.
I jumped on the Hornets today.
Well,
Cancel Mirage.
Okay. Can we have Cass Cypher 101 C101?
In all honesty, I did sort all but die.
Roger. Were you flying C101 or?
Nah, I was out on the Harrier, but I just.
Roger,
yeah.
but definitely got rid of that this time.
Yeah.
Fair enough. To be honest, it's almost impossible to do any ground attack now. You're just too close to the SA-10. It's just how it is. Next, can we have Hatchet, please?
Okie dokie. So we split slightly to start with. Sane went off with Harms and attacked the SA-10. I believe he got the search... SA-11, sorry, correction. I believe he got the search radar on that.
Roger.
And the rest of us were air-to-air. We lost Roz early. I think one of the J11s got him. I can't recall now, but I'm sure you can tell us in a minute.
Yeah, it was Cap.
Yeah, you got him then, Cap.
Roger.
And then there was some kind of incident which Sane and Ripcord can possibly better describe between just after when you shot the AWACS down between the 3 of you, where you all seem to die. So I'll let those boys let you know what happened there.
Roger. Send.
Vertigo and ran into the ground.
Ouch. Roger.
I was turning cold and same thing. Hit the ground.
Roger. Right. Have you guys got... you should try doing this in a flanker, by the way, with no night vision. It's incredibly difficult. Everything you do is completely blind. All right, boys. So was that 3 Hornets gone?
Yep.
Good. So we've now killed your ability to J-Cell, basically. There's no way. There's no way you're going to be able to do that with 2 Hornets. So we're happy with that. So also puts up to 4, which I'm happy with. Okay, unlucky, but that's the way it goes. Mirages you don't have. Let's see. You didn't have many planes today, did you?
No.
Can we have Chevy give your accounts Whistler and Elo ?
Copy that. We took off, headed east, and I was with Harrison, and he forgot to take his Fantara Gosmere pod, so he had to turn back.
Only Harrison.
And then I got close. I got off 258s, but the fifth SU-15 shot them both down. Sweet. And every time I tried to get close with the 25s, I got chased out by Sam. So couldn't really penetrate. So I just RTB'd and saved the airframe. And I think Harrison crashed on approach.
Yeah, I did another Harrison landing.
Roger.
Yeah, I was too fast.
So that's one.
Didn't want to stall out for you, Caps.
That's one T gone.
Roger.
And I put mine.
Did you land?
So,
Hello.
Yep.
Well done. Do you get night vision in that aeroplane?
Negative. That's all gritted the teeth and.
Well done for landing that.
Clench, sphincter.
Roger. Okay. Let me just check this next. Can we have? I know there was some Vigans. What went on with the Vigans, guys?
Yeah, so classic flight. We flew south according to a plan, and we ran into bad guys. And
how many Vigans were there?
2.
There's only 2. God, I thought we shot down like 4. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, from our point of view, the Vigans were a little bit unlucky there because we were supposed to be operating in the north, but we're having problems with the Patriots near 14, so we accidentally found our way to the south, as you'll see in the video. And just purely by luck, the Vigans just ran straight into us. We just literally ACN'd them at 1 or 2 miles away, so rather unlucky of the Vigans there, but that's fate. They just weren't meant to get through. That's fine. That's 2 Vigans down. Next group is Whiskey Send.
Yeah, so Whiskey flight took off 3 A-10s, got about 28 miles to target before we started getting launched at by the SAMs and the bandits that were in the area. So we immediately went defensive, turned back around, basically went into an orbit till the AWACS got shot down. At that point, we declared mission scrub and RTB.
Roger. Yeah, it all sounds like the right decisions. And didn't lose any A-10s, did you?
Negative. All 3 came back.
Lovely. Good job. Difficult landing as well. And a is there any more aeroplanes to do? Can we have the helicopters, please?
Right, so we were building a FOB near Tbilisi. So we all gathered up in Gori, loaded up our FOB crates, and headed to the LZ. We lost 3 helicopters en route. And Gary, did your one crash at the FOB, or was yours controls issues and doesn't count?
Initially control issues. I had 1 airframe lost, so I respawned, took a life there, and then when deploying a FOB crate, that was all done successfully. Later had another control issue, but the airframe's intact.
Okay, so we lost 4, but 1 safe airframe.
Roger. And how many pluses did you get?
2 for the FOB.
Roger.
And then if there's any for 50, did you say 50%?
Yeah, we lost 4 out of 10 people flying, I think.
So 3 plus 3.
So -1 overall, is that right? Yeah.
I stand to be corrected, but I'd say so, yeah.
Okay, we'll work with that, boys. That's fine. Right, red helicopters, please.
Bugger all, couldn't see a thing. No night vision goggles or anything, so lost 1 airframe, having gotten lost somewhere far to the west. Second airframe, I thought, sod it, I'm not going to bother RTB.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's the right decisions, guys.
I managed to kill 2 red helicopters.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was you, Ruby.
Well done. Well done. Okay. Any more losses of red helicopters?
Yeah, I lost a K-50, got shot down. And then used a second in the MI-8 and deployed a mortar team. I think that we were moving at the end, and a Mistral for the SA-18, I guess it is.
Roger. Okay, well done. So how many airframes is it lost in total helicopters? 2, I hear.
1 from SAMs.
Roger. Okay, I think that's 2 overall.
From me.
1 for Ramjet.
How many from you, Ruby? 2?
Okay. Yeah, 4 in total, buddy.
So the Reds are now unfortunately, out of helicopters, because what we do is that goes to -14 deficit, which means we have 14 less than the Blues, and the Blues have 14. So the Reds now have 0 helicopters. Just the way it is. So if we...
Yay!
Okay. With red planes, I'll do me first of all. I took off, but I crashed on takeoff. Obviously, my joystick fell off the table, as you can hear in the video. There's not much I can do about it. So I had an extra life. I took off. I went north, and it was so dark in the mountains. I just slammed straight into the mountains. You just can't operate at night at all. It's impossible. Second life, I went south instead, and that's where we ran into the Vigans and shot down with really, really good data link coordination with the boys, as you'll see on the video. And then went and shot down the AWACS by accident, of course. We misread the situation massively where we were and everything, but whatever, for some reason it just worked. So we managed to get one of the AWACS. Have you got one more AWACS left?
Yeah, the original E2.
Careful where you put it, boys. I'm coming after it next time. Then I got shot down by F-14. I misjudged what it was. I thought it was a Hornet and a Fox and a AMRAAM, and I dodged as if it was an AMRAAM. But it obviously had a couple of extra miles on it because it was at aim 54 and it slammed me, so I was a bit frustrated with that. And then I used Shifty's life, extra life. And what did I do, guys? I took off. Oh, sorry, that was the third one. I took off and killed the AWACS. And then I got hunted down and killed by Ripcord, I think. More or less maneuver kill, obviously.
No, not from me, I don't think.
Someone was chasing me.
Ripcord was chasing you, and then you went into a dark valley, I think.
Yeah, it was just, I mean, the sky looked identical to the ground, so I didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, yeah, so that was that. Next guy, please. Next red.
Kingston.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was going to say it's Kingston.
I was late to the party. Didn't realise I was in control issues, so I screamed down the runway because I only used my throttle to taxi with, and then realised that at 280 knots I couldn't pull up, and slammed into the lighting tower at the end of the runway. Unfortunately, I didn't realise that my stick wasn't actually registering via the USB port, so those lives I lost didn't count. Then went up in a Mirage, flew around a bit, dodged a few missiles, watched Cap die, and then just went home.
Roger. How many airframes did you actually lose that count?
Technically one.
Roger. Okay.
Because I got shot by a Patriot. It was really scary.
Roger, it is, yeah, it's difficult knowing where they're shooting you from. But anyway, that's the way it is.
Didn't have a clue. It just smacked me straight in the face.
We've got to be really careful. Next red, please.
Right, it's Shifty. Okay, took off Su-25 Tango, went hunting for the Patriot, killed a Patriot radar. RTB landed back at base, swapped into flanker, took it off, got airborne, couldn't find any air targets, bumped into a load of helicopters flying very low, managed to shoot one down. RTB swapped back into an Su-25, tried to engage the second Patriot radar, but couldn't. I missed it and got a Roland instead. RTB'd, third landing was kind of ropey, but safe on the runway at the end. No losses.
No losses, yeah. I took his extra life. Anyone else? Seahorse.
Yep, so first life took off, went north, found the Tomcat. It foxed on me, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to die anyway. So I tried to get underneath it, didn't work, died to the Phoenix. Respawned, then went south, just out of pure luck. I was supposed to be going north, bumped into a Vigan, killed that. RTB'd, crashed on landing, so 2 losses.
Roger, 6. Okay, the plus side is we lost 6, Blues lost 7, so we've got plus 14 airframes, so that's still, at least that's good for the red, and they're running out Hornets, so really the Blues are going to have to win this now by old-fashioned bombs on runway, which is going to be not very easy, so it all gets very spicy for me. Do you guys want me to stay on red, or do you want me to come and shape up the Blues? What do you want me to do?
Kill that runway, please.
Well, we were in the middle of taking Hueys out with a load of mortars to take the airfield out, but then somebody called it a day.
Are there any invisible red units on the map?
Yeah, but why are you looking at the red units on the map?
Because I'm counting 26 SAMs. It's an iron dome. Nobody's getting in there, man. Nobody's getting in there.
I'll do it. So, put me on red and I'll go and kill that runway, I'll tell you.
So you said on blue. Yeah, come on, Cap. You're back on blue because it looks like, oh my god.
So you said we need 4 hits on the runway to kill her. I counted at least 3 planes that crashed into it. Does that count?
There's not one plane crashed.
One more hit, it's done.
1 hit left.
Technically, yes. Yeah. No, there has to be...
No, not one plane crashed on the runway. Every single one of them was...
Has to be in the same day, guys. That's the way we've always done it.
Yeah, true. I actually hit the tower on the grass at the end.
I think, but the sound of thing, I need to go back to Blues, guys. It sounds like they're having trouble. So I'll go back to Blues. Shift, you lead the Reds with the Reds. and we'll just play it to best man wins. I'll make sure they don't kill it with silly things. I'll make sure we come and bomb it with a good attack. Right.
I'll be taking it out.
Yes, well, I'll be taking it out. Right, really good mission, guys. Well done, everyone. Hard, obviously, in at night time, but everyone did really well. Red's amazingly well coordinated. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll see you guys later.
Later, Cap.
See you Wednesday, Cap.
See you, Cap. Later, Cap.
Right, okay, day 47. Let's find out what actually happened. I mean, it was pitch black for most of the time, so most of us didn't really know what was happening. In fact, even after the debrief, I don't really know what's happening. So the Blues have pushed us all the way up to here, basically. And we got to the point where the Blues can't really get any further now because we've got the SA-10 and all of these 30 or 40 SA-15s, which we've been saving up and pulled back. Shifty in a 25, Cap in a 27, Seahorse in a 27, Rubin in 27. So let's scroll forward until Summit Ippens. Wow, look how Ruby just flew straight over that at 1097. So lucky not to die. I suppose it didn't work because it was so dark, but incredibly lucky. On we go. That's KH58 out from Shifty. Let's just make sure we're recording. He's going for the Blue Patriot. And what did he actually hit? Actually hit? I didn't know the Patriot was here. That, whatever that is a search and track radar. But they do have a backup. The reason it kept working after that is because they do have a backup. I think it's that there, stand to be corrected, but there was definitely a search track radar up somewhere else as a backup. So it's not quite dead yet. And whatever all this stuff is, okay. Jesus, Cap goes right over whatever that is. No, that's blue. No, it is blue, yeah, sorry. Jeez, I didn't even realise. How did that get there? That definitely wasn't on the F10 map. It must have spawned in. Jeez, it's dangerous being red, I tell you. You never know what's going to shoot you. Right. Okay, let's scroll forward. Nothing else happening at the moment. So, Cap, the plan is to operate in the north because they're figuring that the Hornets are going to be operating in the galley as ever. So we're going to operate from the north where we get good cover. The idea was flawed, of course, because we just couldn't see anything. So you can't operate in mountains when you can't see. There's another bloody sound. God, they were everywhere. We had no idea they were there. Seahorse, we don't know where Shifty's RTB because he's fired his missiles, and I don't know where the other guy is, but let's move on. Cap runs into a hill because that's just how I roll. Ramjet gets rammed by whatever shoots him down. Linebacker. Yeah, he can't really operate in this territory here because we've got so many blue SAMs. Right. I got an exchange from Seahorse and Rage. So we've got M54s going in at 13 miles. So you can easily dodge it if he turns around. Don't think there was much point really of going toe to toe with a Tomcat. Saying that. Nearly. They must have lost track for some reason. Oh, didn't do enough. Could have got down in that gully there. That's what I would have done, down in that gully. Oh, he survived. Nice work. Oh, and he crashed into the ground. That's the only problem. Yeah, we don't have night vision. It's very troublesome. These guys, it's just firing at his dead body there. And good kill from the F-14 boys. Jesus, look at these SAMs everywhere. I'm just amazed we didn't get hit by them. Never mind. I'm out my second life now. Going to do whatever I'm going to do. Helicopters are all off together. They're going to make a FARP around here. I can't remember exactly what where it is. OB's up. He's an air-to-air Hornet. Roz is up, air-to-air Hornet. Oh, a GM88. Cheeky move from Saiyan, and Ripcord came right around the back here. Look, really good move that was. I didn't even suspect it. Up there, Angels 40. I'm surprised I didn't get SA-10 to be honest, but that's 4 AGM-88s, and I've already seen already, but we'll go and double check that it nails that SA-11 radar, search radar. SA-11 units can still fire and lock, but they're just not as effective without that search radar. And in fact, it seems, they're not going to like this, but it seems that it has a backup. Ooh. Did the backup go down? It did not. Right. Well, there you go. Right, what's happening back here? Fight. So Cap comes in. I'm going for Saiyan. I didn't realise he was on his 88 run. Gets away too far, so I turn away. Roz comes after me. I see him. We've all got data links, so everyone knows exactly where everyone is. What I don't see is these guys coming here on their vegan mission. We've got a missile out, aim 120, just a duff aim 120 as far as I can see. Something just hit over there. What was that? Oh, no, nothing. Shifty's out, Seahorse is out. We're in the southern flank now. Fox 3 on me, but I've got that covered. Turning back into him. See what we do. I'm doing a typical flank again. We just hit it as edges, hit it as edges. As soon as he fires at me, back off, come back, hit it as edges. Keep him under pressure, wait for him to make a mistake. Always make a mistake in the end. Chopper's still en route. Obi coming in for some help. And I fired at 9 miles. Which is a pretty good missile, the ER. It's the longest medium range missile we've got. Good for poking Hornets out of the sky like this. Going to dive. Looks like it just didn't do enough to do. Yes, going back for a split S. Oh, decided to turn back into me. Shouldn't turn back into Cap. Oh, you lucky bastard. No, it's trying to notch the missiles, but just didn't do it. I just got too close. Could see through his notch. And fully assertive flanker, very hard to beat like that. Right, that's that. Rage is coming in, and I'm about to get punished, I believe. Obi's coming in, so it's time for me to get my little skates on and get out of here. If I know what's good for me, which I probably don't. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'm getting out of there. Got Fox 3's on us. Seahorse is a beautiful flanking position here. If he could scoop up here, he could bag both of them. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no, they got wise to it. Now, the only thing about these guys heading cold, they do need to head cold, but the only problem is they've left their vegans, and they're going to run straight into Cap. I had no idea that they were here, literally until the last second, and then suddenly, whoop, dogfight. Poor old... Those vegans could have gone anywhere along here, and they would have been fine, but they just went straight past me. It was a bit unfortunate. But, that's how it goes. Harrison, Elo... doing whatever Harrison and Elo are going to do. This guy's got Patriots all over him, Shifty. Obviously, you've got backup Patriot launcher there, wherever it is. There. No, there it is, sorry. Blue Patriot backup launcher. Search and track radar. Chipper gets nailed. Obviously, Trash is going to get nailed. These don't have night vision either, so there's nothing they can do. It's the blind leading the blind here. But we do got data link, so we can easily find him with data link. And we do. Excellent control of fire there, not to attack each other. Everyone checking out IFFs properly. Just. But it was all kosher. Missiles coming back down on us, and Rage is in fast. Shifty's been put cold. It's time to get our skates on and get cold. Looks like I'm going to try and be a hero, which is never a good thing to do. Got a missile on me. I'm going to try for a snapshot. And I haven't found a track, so I'm getting the hell out of there. Oh, that's me dead. 5 miles with a Phoenix. Very little I can do now. Way too slow. And thump. Wow. Oh no, I got killed. Yep. That was all how it should have worked out. Oopsie. Right. Who's next? I take Shifty's second life because he hasn't died. Kingston's finally in the game and his mirror. No, he was already in plane, but he got shot down by Patriot. Shifty's found his helicopters. I decided not to go for helicopters. It turns out we should have gone for helicopters. They were setting up a FARP here, which is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay. Shifty's shooting Colo down. Bang. Problem is helicopters I guess they were just slightly too high because we could see them. Every now and then they went slightly too high and we could see them on EWR. Seahorse RTB. Of course he crashes on landing because of Pratt. Not sure what Shifty's doing, getting himself in trouble. Doing some wiggling. Good dodging. Patriots out for Shifty. Cap's back up. Cap and Shifty head in. More missiles and helicopters. Have our helicopter down. SA-11s on helicopters, you can see. Looks like we've still got a search radar. Back up. Poor old choppers. Cap's going solo. So the SA-11 still punching out. They're low enough now. They're safe. Good job. Cap meets up with Kingston. And we go for an attack mission. And I get confused. I got my situational awareness wrong. I thought this guy was a pack of Hornets on the attack, which lining up for a JSOW attack. Of course it wasn't. It was actually this guy here. I'm just a bit of a noob with the sensors on the flanker. So we come in. And what we're doing there. I'm nearly 700 knots. 20 miles. I'm going to start putting those ERs out soon. Two ERs, 1 ET. We'll get a splash from that. I don't know why these F-15s aren't attacking me. They should have come and nailed me. But it seems to be a problem with their AI at the moment. Smash, smash. All of the missiles go up. Then I get a call that it's the AWACS, and I realise there's F-15s up there, so I turn around and go home. So these guys, I don't know where they went attack. At least it equalled itself out. Exactly the same thing happened with the red AWACS, so it's evened itself out now. Obi and RC are chasing me. What I should have done now is realised my mistake and just milled power all the way back into our territory. But I got a bit too excited, as happens in war. And I'm just a bit all over the place at the moment. Not sure what I'm trying to do. Dodging missiles, squiggling. And this is where I get stuck. The problem is, because I couldn't see, I didn't know what to do. And I was just fishing about the best I could. But it was never going to end well. That's what I should have done, what Kingston did. So it's very silly of me. And then it only ends one way with me eventually crashing into the ground. But Ripcord hits the same mountain, so we get a Hornet kill out of it. Which I'm happy with. I think that's the end of the match. No, Shifty goes up. Oh, all the A-10s are coming back. Look. Helicopter's second lives are going up. Shifty's in there. 1 times KH-58 takes a roller and search radar out. Race chases him, doesn't catch up. That thing can really move at 25 when it wants to. And he escapes easily. Lands. Everyone else lands. Ping. Oh, look. SA-10. Oh, is an SA-10 going to whack one of these guys? That's unlucky. Helicopter's flying a little bit high. No, it does. Right, that's the end. Hope you enjoyed that. See you later.